you get day drunk, I'm busy right now, I say, stepping to the edge of the sidewalk and leaning against a concrete planter box. As a well-groomed female in a dress and heels, I'll get enough weird looks inside the comic book store without also being on my phone and disrupting everyone inside. You said you were alone, she argues. And busy, I add. I have plans, but I'll let you know if my schedule clears up. I look back down the sidewalk and don't see the handsome man from before. Surely he didn't go into the clip-and-trim. From what little I saw of him, there was no way he was only paying $10 for his haircuts. Either way, he's gone, and I'm more than a little disappointed. Being a senator's daughter means I have a very full social calendar and very few dating prospects. Every man who comes into my life has to be thoroughly vetted by my father, my grandmother, and our security. Their pasts are combed over to ensure they have no seedy connections, nothing lurking in their closets that could become a problem for my father's re-election. In high school, I couldn't go to prom with Isaac Daines because he helped use grass killer to burn a giant penis in the school's front lawn. It was visible from every single classroom in the science wing, and even though I laughed until I cried, the school officials didn't like it much. Neither did my father. I have a bit more freedom as an adult, especially if I keep the relationships private. Ordering dinner to eat at my apartment, late-night hookups, drinks in shadowy corners, and leaving in separate cars. But as soon as things are out in the open, the press picks up the story and the fledgling relationship is subjected to intense speculation from both the public and my family, which is usually enough to kill whatever spark may have been there. My father has always done his best to protect me and love me, so I try not to blame him. But it's hard when Ivy can serial date every member of the club beneath the age of 40 with no repercussions, while I can't even get coffee with a cute guy from my coding class without a tabloid running a background check on him and speculating that my food baby from the burrito I had for lunch might in fact be a baby bump. You know, I would drop everything to join you at the club, she says. I know you would, but that's probably because you'd already be at the club anyway, I retort. She grumbles but doesn't respond, which means she knows I'm right. I'll call you in a bit, okay? Try to control yourself. You'll be really bored if you get yourself banned from the club for groping the golfers. Very true, she says, as though she's actually considering it. All right, well, call me back soon before I do something irresponsible. I sigh as she hangs up. Then I put my phone on silent, making a very important mental note to change Ivy's ringtone later and smooth my hands down the front of my dress. It's knee-length, like Father politely requests, but the neckline is cut low and revealing. I have to get a little wild in whatever ways I can get away with it. That being said, as I head into the comic book store, I'm wishing I'd brought a sweater. Not every person shopping inside will be a nerd with zero skills regarding the opposite sex. I'm a frequent shopper here after all, but that is a large percentage of the clientele. Between the nerds and the teenage boys who ogle my bit of cleavage, I can feel like a slab of meat when I'm inside. I take one step and suddenly, someone is standing right next to me. I jump and yelp in surprise. Sorry, I didn't. Then I look up. The man is tall and broad, but a dark hood is pulled low over his face so I can only see his mouth and chin. His lips are tightened into a scowl. For a second, I wonder if it's a member of my security team. But it can't be. They usually opt for civilian casual, jeans, t-shirts, baseball caps, not shadowy hoodies. Besides, this man is standing way too close and hasn't said a word to me. I shy away from him, spinning so I'm walking backwards towards the store, my eyes on the man's looming frame. I regret making fun of the men who frequent the comic book store, because now I'm praying one of them will notice this creep outside and come save me. But I only managed 2 steps back before I hit something solid and warm. When I try to jump away this time, an arm wraps around my upper body, pinning my arms to my side. Someone is grabbing me like they mean business. I'm being squeezed so tightly I can barely breathe, but I strain my neck to look back. Same hood,